A shadow streaked across the polished floor. Too fast for a human. From the far corner, a faint whistle echoed, eerily familiar, yet distorted, as if it had come from decades ago. After everything they'd seen, Mika and Aya no longer dismissed the stories whispered about their school. The 7 mysteries weren't just rumors anymore. They were warnings. So when strange footsteps began echoing from the old gym after dark, Aya wanted to ignore it. But Mika couldn't. She had heard the sound once before. Steady, deliberate, and right behind her.
Hey Mika, you ever pass by the old gym after dark?
The one behind the main building? It's been locked since forever. Why?
Because someone said they heard footsteps, like someone was running inside. But no one's had the key for over 10 years.
Footsteps? Maybe just the wind. Old floors creak.
Maybe. But the story says, every year before graduation, the steps get faster. Like whoever's inside is running from something.
Faint echo of gym sneakers squeaking on wooden floorboards, distant and eerie.
The sound came from nowhere and everywhere. Maybe it was the storm outside. Maybe just my imagination. But I saw Aya's face, and she'd heard it too. Aya, did you hear that?
Yeah? That wasn't the wind.
After school, curiosity dragged us to the far wing. Past the music room, down the narrow corridor that smelled of dust and rain. That's where the old gym waited, sealed behind a chain and a rusted padlock.
Hard to believe people used to play basketball here.
What happened to it?
They say, a player collapsed during practice, years ago. He was the team's fastest runner. But he kept going, even after everyone else stopped.
The sound grew clearer. One step, then another. A pattern. A heartbeat on the wooden floor that shouldn't exist anymore.
Mika, listen. It's like he's still running.
Then why does it sound like he's getting closer? That night, I dreamt of the gym. Empty, flooded with moonlight. And from the far corner, the echo of sneakers began again. Faster and faster, until it sounded like someone was running straight toward me.
The corridors were empty that evening, painted in the pale orange light of the setting sun. Mika and Aya stood before the chained doors of the old gym, a place long abandoned after a student's accident years ago.
I really shouldn't be here.
You said that last time too.
And last time, the mirror screamed back at us.
Exactly. That's why we can't ignore this.
Mika tugged at the rusted chain. It gave a low metallic creak, the kind that sounds too alive. Then, to their surprise, the lock snapped open. A gust of cold air brushed past them, carrying a faint scent of dust and chalk. The wooden floor inside groaned like something breathing beneath it. They stepped in. Their flashlights cut through the dark, illuminating torn nets, collapsed benches, and a faint trail of muddy footprints. Small, bare footprints leading toward the stage.
There's no way those are new, right?
Then why are they wet?
The lights flickered overhead, though there shouldn't have been any electricity here. Somewhere in the distance, a basketball rolled across the floor slowly, until it stopped at Mika's feet. She froze. Aya grabbed her arm.
Please, let's go.
Wait, listen.
Footsteps. From the far corner of the gym, rhythmic and deliberate. The same pattern of steps Aya remembered from the story. When you hear the footsteps stop behind you, don't turn around.
It's the same sound from the legend.
It's real.
The sound grew closer, each step echoing between the cracked walls, until it felt like the entire room was walking toward them. Aya shut her eyes. Mika turned her flashlight toward the sound, and saw nothing. Only an old pair of school shoes, resting alone in the middle of the floor. But the footsteps hadn't stopped. They were now circling the girls. Mika and Aya approached the abandoned gym cautiously. The building loomed like a dark monolith, its windows long shattered, frames warped, and walls covered in peeling paint. The smell of damp wood and mold hit them as soon as they stepped closer.
I can hear it already.
Aya nodded, her flashlight trembling slightly in her hand. The footsteps were faint at first, slow, measured, almost playful, but as they entered the gym's shadowed interior, the rhythm changed. Faster, heavy, deliberate. It wasn't just echoing, it seemed alive.
Who's running inside? There's no one here.
Aya shone her light across the court. Dust swirled in the beam, disturbed by some invisible force. The shadows seemed to stretch unnaturally along the walls, twisting around the broken hoops and the scattered, dusty gym equipment. Then came the smell, sour, metallic, like sweat, like blood, or maybe something worse. Mika gagged, stepping back.
Ugh, it smells wrong.
Just stay close. Don't let it separate us.
The footsteps grew louder, now circling them. Mika turned toward the source, but saw only empty air. And yet, the sound of running was everywhere, behind, beside, above. It was like the gym itself was alive, mocking them.
It's surrounding us.
Suddenly, the old scoreboard flickered on, lights buzzing to life. Numbers shifted erratically, displaying dates and names long forgotten. A shadow streaked across the polished floor. Too fast for a human. From the far corner, a faint whistle echoed, eerily familiar, yet distorted, as if it had come from decades ago.
That whistle, it's like it's calling him.
Calling who?
The air turned colder. Their breaths hung in clouds. Then, the footsteps stopped. Absolute silence. Mika's pulse thundered in her ears, left and turny. A faint creaking sound began again, but this time, the sound wasn't walking. It was scraping like fingernails across the wooden floor. Shadows flickered in impossible directions, corners folding onto themselves.
What is that?
I think it's him, the boy from the accident. He's trapped, but he's angry.
A single basketball rolled slowly across the floor toward them. Mika flinched, stepping back. But the ball stopped inches from her foot. Then another rolled, faster this time, bouncing irregularly, as if obeying some unseen hand.
Every step, every sound, he's reliving it. The last lap, the crash.
We have to finish it. Give him closure or he'll keep running.
Summoning courage, Mika and Aya moved toward the center of the gym, following the faint glowing prints on the dusty floor. Each print seemed older, yet freshly pressed, twisting and warping as though the boy's spirit was struggling against time itself. A sudden gust of wind slammed the gym doors. The flashlight flickered violently, casting their elongated shadows onto the walls. Shadows merged, twisted, and then split apart, forming the fleeting image of a boy running endlessly, reaching for a whistle that would never blow.
Look, the circle. Follow the circle.
The last lap, he's trapped in it. If we complete it, maybe, just maybe, he'll rest.
Heart pounding, they traced the path, step by step, completing the invisible lap. With each step, the footsteps behind them grew fainter. The basketballs rolled to a stop. The scoreboard blinked once, then went dark. A soft sigh echoed through the gym, warm and almost human. The air lifted, the oppressive cold dissipating. They didn't see him, but they felt him, finally at peace, his cycle broken.
Is it over?
For now, but this place it remembers.
The old gym returned to silence. The echoes of the boys' footsteps lingered faintly in their minds. Somewhere, deep in the shadows of their school, the 7 mysteries waited patient, twisting, and alive. Mika and Aya stepped out of the old gym, their shoes crunching on the gravel outside. The night was unnaturally still. No insects, no wind, not even the distant hum of the city. Only the echoes of what had happened inside lingered, like a memory refusing to fade.
I can't believe it. Did we really finish it?
For now, yes. But this place doesn't forget. Every year, every season it remembers.
Even as they walked back toward the main building, the faintest sound of a basketball rolling somewhere deep in the darkness followed them. Each step felt heavier, the shadows stretching, flickering.
Do you think the boy is really at peace?
I hope so. But something tells me the gym still holds him, waiting for the next cycle, the next student who dares to enter.
Behind them, the gym doors creaked as if sighing. The faint glow of the scoreboard flickered once, then vanished, but in the corners of their eyes, shadows seemed to twist, subtly moving, as if testing the boundaries between the living and the dead.
7 mysteries. How many more are waiting for us?
All of them, and some, might not want to let us go.
That night, they left with their hearts pounding, their minds racing. They had faced the footsteps, the trapped spirit, But the school had whispered its warning. Some mysteries are alive, patient, and hungry for witnesses. Mika and Aya didn't sleep well. Every creak in the old building, every flicker of light, made them tense. The gym had released its spirit, but it left a shadow behind. A lingering sense of unease that no lock or daylight could erase.
Next time, we'll be ready.
And the school will never be the same again.
Some say the boy's spirit still runs his final lap in the old gym, waiting for the whistle that never came. Would you dare to enter your school after dark? Subscribe to Whispers Beyond Archives and follow Mika and Awaya as they uncover the 7 campus mysteries, each one darker, stranger, and more chilling than the last.